Gene Simmons just made a move that even his fiercest critics didn't see coming, and the entire music industry is buzzing. In this deep dive, we'll uncover the headline-grabbing decision that could redefine his legacy, the controversies it stirred, and the surprising way it's inspiring both fans and rivals. The most shocking part? The story isn't over yet. What do you think? Should rock legends keep reinventing themselves or bow out gracefully? Drop your take in the comments. I'll be featuring the sharpest replies in a future video. Why is Gene Simmons suddenly back in every headline? It's not just nostalgia. It's a seismic move that's shaking both the music business and pop culture. In a surprise announcement, Gene revealed a bold business decision that even diehard Kiss fans didn't see coming. This wasn't a casual update. It was a statement of intent. The world's watching. The impact is huge. His message was clear. He's not fading away quietly. Takeaway: when everyone expects you to slow down, do something that forces them to pay attention. Instead of simply cashing out like so many other rock stars, Gene struck a unique deal to sell a major stake in his personal music catalog, while still keeping creative influence. This means he secured a massive payout and maintained control over how his songs and likeness are used. That's rare power in an industry that often takes it away from artists. The move is calculated, strategic, and bold. Takeaway: don't just make a deal. Make the deal that keeps your voice in the room. Picture this: a sleek corporate boardroom buzzing with executives, legal teams, and investors, all fighting to secure a piece of one of rock's most iconic brands. That's what happened when Gene Simmons' catalog hit the negotiating table. This wasn't just a transaction. It was a battle for cultural ownership. The stakes? Sky high. And Gene walked out as the clear winner. Takeaway: when you're the brand, you set the terms. Never let anyone else define your value. Gene didn't just sign the papers for money. He revealed that a personal scare nearly changed everything. In a candid interview, he shared how a health scare years ago made him rethink his legacy. He decided to take control now, while he still has the energy to shape the future. This isn't just about profit, it's about peace of mind. Takeaway: don't wait for a crisis to protect what matters most. Act early. This move isn't just a rock star flex, it's a masterclass in future-proofing. Gene didn't wait for a record label or streaming service to decide his worth. He acted first, secured control, and turned his legacy into leverage. Too many artists wait until it's too late. The result? They get remembered on someone else's terms. Takeaway: in life and business, write your own ending before someone else picks up the pen. Here's the kicker: Gene not only scored one of the year's biggest payouts, but he also negotiated something most artists never get: creative control over how his work is used. That's money and influence in one deal. A double win. The industry is quietly taking notes. Takeaway: if you ever strike a deal, aim for profit and power. Music industry analysts are raving about this move, with one expert calling it the smartest rights play since Taylor Swift re-recorded her masters. That's high praise, and a sign this deal isn't just about Gene's bottom line, but about setting a precedent. When experts compare you to a game changer, you know you've shifted the landscape. Takeaway: when experts start using your name as the benchmark, you've already won. And here's where it gets even bigger: this deal could trigger a domino effect. Other legendary rockers may now rush to secure their own catalogs before the industry shifts again. Imagine Ozzy, Steven Tyler, or even Paul Stanley making similar moves in the next year. The next wave is coming. Takeaway: when you see a leader make a bold move, watch for the aftershocks and position yourself early. But here's the flip side. Some hardcore fans aren't thrilled. Critics argue this move takes Gene further away from the rebellious, anti-establishment image that made Kiss legendary. They worry it's too corporate, too calculated. Gene's reply? He's unapologetic, saying he'd rather be strategic than sentimental. That honesty might sting, but it's classic Simmons, blunt and unfiltered. Takeaway: you can't please everyone, so choose the criticism you're willing to live with. If you're finding this deep dive fascinating, hit that like button. It tells me you want more behind-the-scenes breakdowns of how music legends pull off power plays like this. Could this be Gene's quiet way of stepping back from the spotlight? Some fans think this deal signals a slow exit strategy, a way to control his legacy while easing out of the chaos of touring and press. But is that really what's happening? Or is Gene just playing a longer game? The uncertainty keeps fans guessing. Takeaway: when people speculate about your next move, you're already controlling the narrative. Despite the rumors, Gene has publicly insisted he's not done. In fact, he's hinted at a secret project that might drop next year. One that insiders say will surprise even longtime fans. This isn't a retreat. It's a pivot. Gene's not closing the door, he's building a new one. Takeaway: when the world thinks you're done, unveil something bold enough to reset expectations. One industry insider put it perfectly: this isn't a goodbye. It's a blueprint for how aging rock stars stay culturally relevant. That insight reframes everything. Instead of walking away, Gene is showing the next generation how to retire on your own terms, without disappearing. That's a rare balance. Takeaway: look for models who turn endings into fresh starts, then borrow their playbook. One industry insider put it perfectly: this isn't a goodbye. It's a blueprint for how aging rock stars stay culturally relevant. That insight reframes everything. Instead of walking away, Gene is showing the next generation how to retire on your own terms, without disappearing. That's a rare balance. Takeaway: look for models who turn endings into fresh starts, then borrow their playbook. A leaked email revealed that Gene personally turned down a major TV offer, reportedly because it didn't fit his new direction. Imagine saying no to a multimillion-dollar deal, just to protect your vision. That takes guts. Fans are now piecing together clues about what he's planning instead. Takeaway: sometimes saying no is more powerful than saying yes. It signals focus. Here's the power move. Gene is cutting back on live shows but doubling his work behind the scenes with licensing deals and brand collaborations. Fewer spotlights, bigger checks. That's not retreat, that's scaling. Fans may miss the stage presence, but Gene is playing chess while others play checkers. Takeaway: reduce what drains you and double down on what multiplies your results. This isn't just a business shift, it's a generational plan. Gene has hinted that part of this move is about securing wealth and influence for his kids and grandkids. That adds an emotional layer we rarely see from him. It's about legacy, not just profit. The move feels both strategic and deeply human. Takeaway: when your decisions balance money and meaning, you're building something that outlives you. Picture this: a Gene Simmons-themed museum packed with iconic memorabilia, or a streaming docuseries taking fans through the untold chapters of his career. Both ideas are reportedly in early discussions. If either happens, it would be a major cultural moment, and another smart way to monetize his legacy while keeping fans engaged. Takeaway: turn your life's work into an experience people can keep revisiting. Here's the wild part. Analysts believe this next chapter might actually out-earn Kiss's original heyday. Yes, Gene might make more money now than he did during the band's peak. That's reinvention at its finest. Fans who thought the best years were behind him might be in for a surprise. Takeaway: don't assume your prime is over, it might just be evolving. At the end of the day, Gene's story proves one thing: staying relevant is a choice. He's refusing to coast on past glory, and that decision is paying off. Whether you're a musician, an entrepreneur, or just someone with a dream, the lesson is clear: reinvention isn't just survival. It's dominance. Takeaway: don't just hang on. Level up. So, love him or hate him, Gene Simmons just reminded the world why he's one of the sharpest minds in rock. This deal isn't just about money. It's about rewriting what a rock legend can do after the spotlight fades. And with rumors of new projects brewing, we may not have seen his boldest move yet. This video is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. It's not professional advice. Consult a qualified expert as needed.